So welcome back, everybody, to your I forget a lot of crap.
Horizon Break.
What did I say?
You said hello, everybody, and that's all you said.
Oh, to Horizon Break. We got me, your buddy Lee.
And I'm Austin.
That's awesome.
We're back to our long-form podcast form
Yeah.
for these missing audio episodes of Paper Mario.
Yeah, because
Super
of me.
excited. It's okay. I already roasted you hard enough in the last podcast we did.
Yeah, I can smell the good old burnt bay
Smells
leaf.
It smells like barbecue in here still, actually. I love how you're taking a drink when we're recording. I really hope that audio doesn't come through these mics right now.
Is it loud?
It's pretty loud. It's alright. This is only the first few episodes of this channel, so... I mean, no one's going to go back through every episode and watch them all, like I do with Game Grumps. Someone's going to do it. But it's okay. Those early... Lee bumped his mic and it swung my way.
I am super unprofessional right now.
It's okay.
So, love me anyway.
Please love me. Please.
Love me at my worst so you can appreciate me at my best.
Oh my gosh. If you didn't love me at my worst, you can't love me at my best.
Just because I want somebody to hear it.
That's great.
ARA ARA.
ARA ARA. I love it. That's so funny.
Dude, Jeremiah, he finally sent me, he found out the Instagram post, and
Which
he
one?
sent it to me, of the ARA ARA.
Oh, nice. Hit the guy going to the guy and the girl.
Oh, it's a different one.
Oh, there's a different one? Jeez.
Oh, yeah, where it has y'all written on the guy or something like that.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that one...
And she goes, ARA ARA, and he's like, whoa! He like freaks out.
Nani?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, you would never expect that voice coming from such an annoying sound.
Yeah, really. Omae wa mou shinderu. Have you ever seen that? Have you seen Fish in the North Star?
No.
You've never seen it?
I've always wanted to.
Watch it. I did.
The whole thing or the anime? The movie or the
movie.
anime?
The
Okay.
movie. I never... Does the anime cover the movie, or is it different?
I have no clue.
Because there's a reboot, right?
Was there?
Maybe. Was there? Maybe there's not. Maybe I'm just pulling that
I know
out of
they
the
had
sky.
like 2 or 3 games.
Yeah. I've never played any of the games.
Whenever I saw it, I was like, what's Fist of the North Star? This just looks like some random anime style looking game.
The movie is interesting, I will say. It kind of played... Do you ever see that show Kung Fu? That old TV show? It's kind of like that.
Okay.
Where a guy, comes in, he saves people, but it's like a whole story of it. Like, because Kung Fu is like every episode he comes in, someone's getting hurt, he uses his Kung Fu to beat somebody up, and he leaves the village. Like, that's like every episode of
Is this
Kung
like
Fu.
real actors?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
You ever see Kill Bill?
No.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of something that David Carradine would have been in. He's the guy who acted in Kung Fu. He's the main guy. Oh, have you ever heard Grasshopper? Someone called him Grasshopper. Yeah. That's from Kung Fu.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's like, take the pebble from my hand. That's that's what it's from. Jeez, you're coughing. Coughing.
Coughing is a fun Pokemon.
I like coughing.
He's a poison fairy now.
Wait.
He has a Galar form.
Oh, the Galar form. I was about to say, they didn't change it permanently.
Dude, I love Galarian Zangoose.
I don't think I've seen that one. I haven't played any, honestly, since X and Y.
Really? Oh, wow.
I haven't played any Pokemon.
That's a while back then.
Yeah, it's been several years.
It looks like Gene Simmons.
Excuse me? Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I was
he gets it's Galar form of Zigzagoon.
Uh-huh.
Gets a third stage evolution called Zangoose. No, not Zangoose. Because it's Zigzagoon, Linoon, and then the third evolution, whatever it is. I can't remember it.
Hold on, I'm going to look it up because I want to see it. He says Galar form of Zigzagoon or Zangoose?
Galar form is the third evolution of the Galar Zigzagoon.
Okay. Excuse me.
Yeah. They got a lot of cool Galar forms in Pokemon Sword and Shield, especially Farfetch'd.
Oh, he looks so cool. He's
Yeah.
got like star eyes too.
Yeah.
That's awesome. His tongue's out like, ah, I want to rock and roll all night. I love him. Who is that? Oh my word, who is that?
Minchu? or something.
Who is Minchu?
He's got a hungry form and a full form.
Even put up a picture of Minchu, if that's what its name is.
No, not Minchu.
No, it's not Minchu. Lee, why are you...
Minchu is that gray-looking thing from Black and White, I think.
Is that its Galar form?
No, that's just a Pokemon.
What type is it?
I think it's normal and it shifts to dark, depending on if it's hangry.
Well, now I'm going to have to look up what it is, because I want to know, because it's adorable. Because I may make it my wallpaper.
Oh. I like... Oh my gosh.
Wow.
We shouldn't do this after eating next time.
It's okay. Evan can edit it out.
I've become super gaseous. No offense.
You do. It don't matter what you eat.
Mm-hmm.
You do.
No, but favorite Pokemon?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, Giratina.
Giratina?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Now, unless we're talking non
Just period.
legendary. Okay, just period. Yeah, Giratina.
Okay.
What about you?
Lucario.
Oh yeah, that hasn't changed since Gen 6, has
Nah.
it? Yeah. Which mine hasn't been since Gen 6 either. 'Cause it's
4.
Oh, that is Gen 4. Oh, wow,
Yeah,
that's
it's
what's Gen 6? Is that
Gen
X and Y?
6 is X and Y. 7 is Sun and Moon. 8 is Galar.
Right, and 5 is Black and White. I always forget Black and White.
Black and White 2 were the best.
Really?
Mm-hmm. To me,
Oh, that's
better
those are the ones I did play.
exploration
Yes.
and all that stuff.
Which one has the poison type gym that's the base player? What's her
Roxy?
name? Yeah.
Roxanne.
No, I think it's Roxy.
Okay.
I'll have to look it up. Another thing for me to look. I have to find this Pokemon.
I might think it because I'm thinking of the first gym leader from the Hoenn region.
What? There was no poison gym leader in the Hoenn region.
Well, I'm talking about as far as Roxanne.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
Roxanne. Yeah.
Okay, so it might be Roxy.
I think it's Roxy. I do not see that Pokemon on the normal, like standard normal type Pokemon.
Could be Dark then.
Where's okay? It's
Don't
not there either. Lee, I'm gonna punch you.
do that.
I'm gonna punch you right in the face. It's not a normal type Pokemon. What is it?
Dark then.
A dark type? It doesn't even look like a dark type. That's really interesting. Lee, if it's not, I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna slug you right in the arm.
Look in the Galar Dex. I don't want to get slugged.
I will punch you in the arm.
This hurts already.
Impidimp is such an interesting Pokemon. The dark fairy type.
I love
the
it.
Goblin.
It's good.
Dude, I love its design. Like, I love they got like a goblin like type character. Like,
Only thing I hate is the
Yes?
fact that it's slow.
oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Which that's
But-
common with a lot of dark types. Though.
Yeah, it is. But it hits like
Okay.
a truck.
I found it. It's an electric dark type.
Partial right. I don't get hit.
I'll let it go. Morpeko. Is that how you say that? Morpeko? Morpeko. I'm not sure how you say that. There's no phonetic
Yeah.
spelling for me.
Morpeko.
It is adorable. It looks like if Dedenne and Pikachu were fused together to me.
The Dene?
Yeah, the electric fairy mouse. The gerbil. You remember Dedenne? Lee!
The Dene?
Dedenne!
What's... what region?
It's from X and Y.
The Dene.
Dedenne! The orange fairy.
Oh!
It's adorable!
I forgot about it.
Lee!
I did.
I love that Pokemon. That's one of my favorites too. But my favorite type is still fairy. Crazy enough, it's fairy type. Because you got Klefki, Gardevoir, Dedenne,
Mawile.
Mawile,
It sucks because ever
Togekiss.
since they got into... Shoot, what is it? Dang,
Jin.
Sun and Moon and on,
Yeah.
she got nerfed again because
Who did?
actually in Mawile,
Really?
she got nerfed in She got nerfed in Galar because you can't use any Mega Stones in Galar.
Oh, dude, and Mega Mawile was a beast.
Dude, that was my favorite Pokemon
Was it?
in the
As far as
remake.
a Mega farm.
Mega. Yeah, as far as for Hoenn region.
Oh, got you. I got you.
But
That's so specific.
well, because there was it especially destroyed the sailor guy that had dragon types.
Drake? No, he's from the first game.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I can't remember his name.
I can't either. I can see him though. Like I remember him.
Yeah. Anyways, it destroyed his team.
Oh, I'm sure.
Hands down. And it was just a powerhouse because it got it had an ability that just gave it raw damage.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty good Pokemon. I did not use Mawile much in Gen 3 when I played Ruby and Emerald. I never played Sapphire one time.
Really?
No.
You talking about Alpha Sapphire?
No, I'm talking about Sapphire in general, the original.
Oh, you never... Oh, wow.
Because I played Ruby and Emerald, but I never played Sapphire.
I didn't know you just played that. Those were the only two I ever played.
Yeah. Well, because the only big difference that I know of... You almost knocked your drink over.
It's fine now.
The only ones... What was I going to say? The big differences are like, different Pokemon. Like instead of the option to get Solrock, you only can get Lunatone.
Yeah.
And then you could catch the Viper and not Zangoose.
Mm-hmm.
And then you fight, instead of Team Magma, you fight Team Aqua.
Yep.
And then obviously Kyogre versus...
Did you know that in Sun and Moon? I mean, Omega Rupee. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire?
Mm-hmm. It's okay. Keep going.
Ooh.
It's okay. Sapphire.
The origin... What is it? I think it's the origin forms of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The Groudon is stronger.
Oh, really?
Because it has straight up automatic access to Solar Beam.
Solar Beam, yeah.
And then the what is it?
I don't know.
His primal form, that's what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
And then his primal form, whenever he brings in sunlight, it's not just sunny day. It makes it to where water type moves are ineffective.
Oh, yeah, they don't work at all. Yeah, the sun is that hot.
So he's automatically stronger than Kyogre.
Yeah. That was crazy. I forgot about that.
And then Solar Beam becomes just a one-turn move.
Yeah, exactly. It's just then you can just spam Solar Beam until it's over.
Mm-hmm.
But you only have what's the PP of that move? Is it 5?
10.
It's 10. Okay.
Yeah, the beams always have 10.
Okay, got you. I'm thinking of man, what are those two?
Thunder.
No. Giga Impact.
Oh, and Hyper Beam.
Hyper Beam, yeah. But
Yeah,
those
that
have
one,
5.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
two only have 5.
Yeah. Dude, like the times playing Pokemon like back in the day. Oh, dude, like being like on a school night, like trying to sneak, playing the game at night, like that was so fun. Which I did that into my teens with my PSP.
One game that I did that a lot with was Mario Hoops.
Oh yeah, I never owned it, but I played a lot of it. Evan had it.
Like during the school week, I wasn't allowed to play video games.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did was I would, get dressed like I was going outside. I would go deep into the woods and just sit in the woods playing a DS.
That's funny. See, I didn't have that rule. Like, I just had to go to bed at a decent hour.
Yeah.
But I still wanted to stay up and play video games, and so I would play either my Game Boy Advance SP, or DS, or PSP.
Wow.
Yeah, it just depended on what age I was. Like that's just me going through my age of like middle school throughout high school. Because literally in junior year of high school, I was still staying up late on my PSP playing Metal Gear.
Ooh.
Yeah, playing Peace Walker.
I remember that one had a pretty cool looking custom PSP for it.
Yeah, I had it.
You did?
It was the camo one. Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
They took the skull from the skull from Militaire Sans Frontières.
Yeah.
And they just took it and like copied it and turned it into a camo.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so it was made of a bunch of skulls, but it was like different shades of green. It was so cool, dude. I think it was a PSP 3000, so it was the last one they made. Except with the exception of the PSP Go. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was dumb.
Oh, it was awful. Then PlayStation made a phone. Sony made a PlayStation phone.
I heard that one was decent.
I never played it.
The Vita lasted
terrible.
so short.
Like it sold so well, so terribly. But I loved my Vita. When I had one, I thought it was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like the graphics were amazing on the Vita. It was almost like a portable PS3.
Mm-hmm.
Now some games were not running well on it at all.
Yeah.
Like I tried to play the Jack and Daxter trilogy. The first game is basically unplayable.
They had the trilogy on there?
Yeah. And the Sly Cooper trilogy.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. And then I played a bunch of fighting games on it, and RPGs and racing games.
Uh-huh.
I had Most Wanted. Call of Duty, Need for Speed Most Wanted on it. It was the remake Most Wanted.
Yeah.
Dude, it was amazing on a Vita.
I remember you had that, and I remember you had Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, and it played like PS3.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
no
unbelievable.
Different.
Like I just don't know why it didn't sell so well. Like, not unless just the 3DS just destroyed it, which basically did.
It did. And in a way, well, it's not ahead of its time, but in a way,
it was.
It was because it had literally controls of a PS4.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, well, PlayStation 3 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And the graphics were borderline undiscretion. You couldn't tell between them sometimes.
Yeah, it was very hard to tell the difference.
Mm-hmm.
It was frankly, like, I've always just been blown away by how terribly that system sold.
Yeah.
Just because having one and seeing what it can do. I think one thing was, I don't think PlayStation pushed it that hard, just because Nintendo had such a grip on the portable market.
Yeah.
Just because the 3DS was just destroying any chance.
And now, with them coming out with the Nintendo Switch, they just have that locked down.
Oh, yeah. Like, there's no one, like, honestly, nobody can get into the portable gaming market with the exception of phones.
Yeah.
And the only reason why that works is because everyone has smartphones.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if we still had normal cell phones, like, they would probably still would have came out with another version of the 3DS.
Yeah.
But they did it with the Switch. Like, they made a portable home console, which is a genius idea. Like,
oh yeah, definitely. And one thing that I thought would have been pretty cool was the PS Vita's remote play.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't have it. Like, I don't even think I ever did any of the remote play. Like, what all could you do with it? You could use it as a controller, right?
You could use it as a controller, and certain games could be basically sent to the
like
PS
a screencast
Vita. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like how with certain Wii U games
is on the gamepad only.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah.
And that's the thing. The PlayStation had that out, the Vita, and was ready to remote play, but it didn't do as well, and so Wii U was mostly recognized because of how they were able to integrate the gamepad with it.
Right, yeah, exactly. Even though the Wii U wasn't the best thing that Nintendo ever did by any stretch. If not, honestly, it only sold slightly better than the Virtual Boy, from what I remember. I may be wrong on that, but it sold terribly.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's one of their worst-selling consoles of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And part of that's because it's confusion, because they called it the Wii U. So everyone's I already got a Wii. Which is like, that was one of the worst things they did. But then the next thing after that's the Switch, which is one of the best ideas they ever had.
Yeah.
So it's like,
hands down, I think is second best console.
I mean, to me, like, I would even say the best console personally, even though I have a bias towards the GameCube.
I think whenever they get a virtual console for the GameCube, it would make it the best one for me.
Oh yeah, that would definitely, that would put it down in such a significant place in history.
Because it's like, along with how the Wii U, it's not the best console, but because of how they integrated the 64 virtual console onto it.
Yes.
And also the Game Boy Advance.
Oh yeah.
Like all the virtual consoles that you get on it, it makes it better now to play.
Right.
Because, shoot, I can't remember what game it was, but it's from the 64 that they added, I think, a couple of months ago to the Wii U Game Shop.
Really?
For the 64 game console.
Whoa.
I mean virtual console.
I didn't know they were still adding games to that.
It was just out of the blue.
That's crazy.
Like no one was expecting it.
Oh, did you like that? I think we talked about it, but it wasn't on the channel. The Mario All-Stars game they released on the Switch, where you could play Sunshine.
Still haven't played it yet.
No way.
Jeremiah says he loves it though.
Wow. Have you ever played Sunshine at all?
Never.
Dude, we need a list. We need someone in the comments to make a list of the games we've talked about to play on the channel, because I don't remember them all.
And also any games that you may want to see on the channel.
Yeah, definitely open to suggestions. I mean, you have access to the majority of gaming systems that are out. I mean, we got PS4. I still got a PS3. You got a Wii U, Switch, GameCube,
Nintendo 64.
64.
I got a Wii somewhere.
Somewhere, which the Wii U can play Wii games, so we
Yeah.
don't have to worry about that.
I got a PS3.
I've got a Super NES Classic.
I got a PS2. What, that PS3? It was the 800, the higher end model. Whenever they first released
so you
it.
can play PS2 games on it. Nice,
And PlayStation 1.
dude. Which all PS3s can play PS1 games still.
They could.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, mine does.
Just not PS2. Not all.
Only that one model can play the PS2 games. It's super. It was super expensive for a long time. It probably still is now. But yeah, I have the last PS3 they released, the one with the sliding top.
Yeah.
That's been like that sucker still works. Like,
Does it?
we use it almost every day at the house, if not to watch a movie or then to play a game. Like, almost every day.
That's the thing about a console nowadays. Many people just look at the fact it's like, oh, it's a gaming console. I won't ever need that. I'm like, I mean, but why not have the gaming capability along with streaming stuff that you love?
Right, exactly. Which we don't even use it for streaming just because we don't have internet at the house, because I refuse to pay for AT&T internet because they're terrible. So I'd rather not have internet.
Yeah, AT&T isn't good at all. Especially down here where we're still getting DSL.
Yeah, it's
AT&T,
disgusting.
get on your game.
Dude, someone get on Twitter. Someone yell at AT&T. Tell them this road if you need to ask. I mean,
Somebody in the
road.
comment section, if you can find it, give me the owner of AT&T. Give me his number.
direct number to the CEO of AT&T.
I want to yell at him just for a second because of how crappy his company is.
Ugh. Yeah, it's not great. So we just use our cell service. We have a little adapter and we hook up our phones to HDMI cable,
Yeah,
and we stream stuff. Like we'll watch it on our phones, but we'll cast it to the TV. Basically.
that's what my dad has to do for his business.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, so we do that, and we can watch whatever we want. We can watch Netflix that way. Now we can't have our phone on us. Like, one of us has got to give up our phone.
Yeah.
But we can still do that.
Sharing.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, if me and my wife are watching something, I'll be like, hey, can you look this up for me? And she'll be like, ugh. I'm like, come on, Kaylin. But, which I don't think she's ever asked me to look up anything for her when she's watching something.
So, now that you think about it,
Yeah, actually.
this is all one-sided.
It is completely one-sided. Maybe she has reason to be agitated at me. But I like watching a movie and like going through the IMDb page on that movie.
Oh yeah,
Because
definitely.
I like to know the trivia behind it and what people did and whatever.
Because I had seen a certain character from Game of Thrones a long time ago.
You watch Game of Thrones?
I never said I watched it.
Oh.
I've seen a character from it.
Oh, nice save.
Well, this makes everything awkward now.
Because it's probably a character from season 8, episode 2.
No, he's from season 1.
Oh, okay.
His name is Baelish or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And so I was watching, what was it? The Maze Runner.
Yeah.
The second movie.
Mm-hmm.
And the same guy appears in there, but I didn't, he looked kind of similar to the guy.
Uh-huh.
And so I looked up, they both play in the same movie, and they're both pretty, untrustworthy characters.
Oh, nice. Is that Littlefinger? Is that what they call him?
Yeah.
So you know about Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
I'll get you to admit live on air.
Why you do this to me?
I've never seen one episode of it, so.
It can be better.
I started to watch the first episode,
Yep.
and I was like, nope, I'm not watching this show.
VidAngel.
Oh,
It's on
yeah.
VidAngel.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Nice save.
It is. That's the only way you can watch it as a Christian.
Yeah, well.
Those action sequences in the
Are they
war
good?
scenes, they're really good.
Yeah.
Sword fighting and all that stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know all that was in it till I started watching. I was like, oh, whoa, this is happening now.
Yeah.
Then you're like, oh, they're related.
Yeah.
That's what's even worse.
I heard about that and I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So their son is...
Yeah, exactly. Disgusting.
Disgusting. Which one of yins?
I love that video.
That woman is amazing.
She's gone down in history now.
Yeah.
On the internet. Because everyone knows the internet is forever.
Yeah. Rule 34.
I was not talking about Rule 34s. Oh
No.
my gosh. Now some kid's going to Google Rule 34, Lee.
It's actually Rule 37. Is there even a Rule 37?
There's a rule everything. There's a rule for every number, basically.
I
There's so many
hate
rules.
the internet sometimes.
I can't even. There's actually a list of rules, and I can't even remember what they
Are
were.
there really?
Yeah, there's like a legit list of rules. Yeah, there's a lot.
I didn't know. I thought that specific one was just a meme in itself.
Nope.
Wow.
Now, I think I don't even remember where it came from. I'll Google it real quick. Now I'm curious because I used to know some other rules. Hold on. Yeah, I can't believe you didn't know there was a whole list of rules.
I didn't know there was a list.
Why do you think it's Rule 34?
I thought it was just a meme.
Nope. Okay, let's see. So there's at least 63 rules.
63?
At least. Okay, hold on.
Holy smokes.
Okay, rule number rule number 1 is do not talk about rules 2 through 33. On this website, they're unlisted. Then there's obviously Rule 34. Then it says Rule 35 is the exception to Rule 34 is the citation of Rule 34, which is no exceptions.
Wow. So there's no Rule 2 through 3.
Not on this website. Someone may have actually done it. Another one is anonymous does not forgive is Rule 36.
Oh, wow.
37, there are no girls on the internet.
What?